If you're tired of doing things like this or of doing this, then you're in the right place. Welcome to Nourished and Free, the program for breaking up with a toxic relationship with food. Your brain might look like this right now as you're constantly thinking about food and your weight. So much so that you really only have that tiny little sliver left for everything else in your life that actually matters, like your family or your job or just enjoying life, going out to get ice cream without spiraling into thoughts of how you shouldn't have this or spiraling into a binge. Every diet you've tried before has backfired and even led to that revenge weight gain, plus maybe even more weight than you lost. Food is a significant source of stress for you and you're over it. If you're basically a prisoner to food right now, then let me show you how this process works. But first, I should probably introduce myself. My name is Michelle Yates, and I used to feel like food was in control of my life. I would let the scale dictate how I felt about myself that day. Ultimately, I just ended up feeling defeated and like I didn't actually have control over my life. I went through just about every form of disordered eating you can imagine, from binging to anorexia to purging. I mean, you name it, I've done it. Now that I'm on the other side, fully healed, fully recovered, and free from that obsession with food and worrying about my body all the time, I get to experience food as this form of nourishment and also joy. And I don't have guilt after I eat. It's amazing. I've made it my mission to help women like you get your life back from the toxic relationship you're in with food. Let's face it, it's just dragging you down and you're wasting so much time and energy on it. What kind of memories would you be making if the thought of food in your body wasn't bringing you away from the moment? As a registered dietitian with training in both eating disorders and health psychology, this means I'm qualified to help coach you through these struggles you're having, to coach you through getting your time and energy back from the war you're in with food. And instead, we can create a healthy, nourishing relationship with food. And you can be confident that the advice you're getting is backed by science. Whether you struggle with binge eating, emotional overeating, or you're constantly stressed about food as you jump from diet to diet and you're getting more and more confused, you're gonna love the freedom that this program creates for you. So let's get into how it works. When you sign up for Nourished and Free, you will get lifetime access to the curriculum that is changing women's lives. As you work through this online content and figure out the root issues behind why you're in this position you're in with food, you will have 4 months of access to me and my team. That way we can make sure every question gets answered, every hurdle conquered, and you grow as quickly as possible so that you can get the results you're looking for as quickly as possible. And no, this is not one of those programs where you're only going to get your question answered from an FAQ page or a bot or going to a group call that has hundreds of other people on it where everybody else is trying to get their question answered. Rather, what I've designed is a high-touch support system where you feel supported every step of the way. When you join, you will get access to our online communication forum where it's open for coaching Monday through Friday. That means that you can ask a question anytime it comes up and expect an answer in no time. So instead of waiting until your next appointment or for somebody to pick out your question on this massive group call, you get me and my team on retainer Monday through Friday for personalized support. My clients have loved the dietitian in your back pocket approach while simultaneously going through our online materials, attending group calls, and having a community of women who can walk alongside them and understand their struggles. I know you're sick and tired of feeling this way, and you don't want to waste any more time trying to figure it out on your own. You realize that if you just keep trying the same old methods, you're just going to keep getting the same results. So you're ready for professional help to get you these results in 4 months or less. To see for yourself, watch this.
Started binging on Monday, and I stopped it. And I've never done that before. And it's this program, I swear to God.
Like, I just feel so light and I can do so much now that like 90% of my brain isn't food thoughts. Like, I have so much more brain power to do other things that I love that I haven't been able to do.
Everyone wants that quick fix. And I feel like I have the golden ticket and they don't have it.
So what are you waiting for? Fill out an application and let's see if this is the right fit for you. We have a no call, no stress application process because I don't want you to feel pressured on a call to join this if it's ultimately not right for you. Instead, we'll be reaching out via email or Instagram direct message to chat and learn more about you. Be sure you keep an eye out for an email from support@yatesnutrition.com or a direct message from Yates Nutrition on Instagram. I can't wait to get to know you and ultimately help you live your life nourished and free.